Distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do. I'm going to keep singing this until somebody comes in. To test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no. Cesaro! Cesaro's here! And Osama El Shahabi. Zemerson. Clubbed Dread. Dark Slifer. Game Squad Productions. Adam Smiggy. PC Format Plus Ultra. Jamie's back. Jeff is in. Shirokage. Connor Morgan. Essien. HBK's Lazy Eye. Screaming Childman. Dan Ramirez. Reese. Oh, it's going too fast now. Brian's in. Ink Sans Uzan. Emoxican. Hey, I like that. I like that name. Emoxican. Get it? Emo Mexican. You guys got it. That fat guy's here. Brian Lee. No, Brian Lee. And I wasn't saying Brian Lee is the fat guy. That fat guy is here. Also, Brian Lee is here. Thunking user. Yes, touch tips. Take that for however way you would like to take it. Take it wherever you would like to go. Hi, HD. Quest guy. Smiggy's in. Well, today, again, the streams now, at least while so many of us are being encouraged to self-isolate, self-quarantine or whatever, the streams are just going to be basically, these what we're doing here, the Wild Wild West type thing. You guys can bring up anything you want, talk about anything you want. I'm hoping what the streams will be are just a distraction from everyday stuff. Now, that doesn't mean that you guys, if you have questions, because I am a geek about, you guys know me in current events, politics, all this stuff. I'm geeked out about it. Like anybody else, I have my opinions, but I also stay pretty informed. So if you have any questions about coronavirus or anything like that, you're more than welcome to ask them. It's just we're not going to make them the focal point of these. What's that? Sabrina? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I said, come on, Cool Whip, cut it out. He says, take care, Curtis. You seem to be at high risk. I ain't that goddamn old yet. Jeez. Actually, by standards, I mean, I know you're just joking around. I'm low risk. That's why my wife and Brax, since he came back from school, I haven't let either one of them out of the house. Anything that needs done, I go. Because my wife is high risk because of the asthma. And Brax is not high risk, but he does have allergies and stuff. So I don't want them anywhere near it. Steve says he's working from home every day now until further notice. I think there's going to be, there's going to be lots and lots of that. I don't know. Let me see who asked that question. Purpurim? Am I saying that right at all? Purpurim Beachy? What do you think about WrestleMania being held in the Performance Center with no fans? I think it's just making the best of a really shitty situation. Is it going to feel like WrestleMania? No. Do they have some really good workers, wrestlers? Yes. So they'll put on the best show that they can. Because I had thought, well, why not just put it off? But with contracts like with Lesnar and everything, and trying to keep storylines alive, I don't think that would work well either. Because then you're trying to keep the storylines alive while you can only do shows at the Performance Center too. So I do think, I do think they're just making the best of a bad situation. Firewall Dragon says, how many Vince McMahons does it take to screw in a light bulb? None, because the light bulb screwed the light bulb. For those of you who don't know, Dragon's just making reference back to probably the Montreal screw job, but several different screw jobs over the years that our boy Vince has been involved with. Brian says, I have higher risk with allergies. Yeah, getting coronavirus than Kevin Nash having a healthy quad. You could put Vince in that category too, Brian, with the healthy quad thing not being something that happens very often. Hell, I think Vince tore both of them, right? That one time where he came charging down to the ring, then just had to sit on the canvas because he couldn't stand. I think he ripped both of them. That's funny. If I have to work, I better get 3 times pay and be given a hazmat suit, Brandon says. Yeah, it could be that could be the next run is on hazmat suits. It's Spaz Kid. Oh, and a giant dog. Um, Morgan says I have allergies and I'm prone to bronchitis. Ooh, so even though I'm 25 and I've tried to recover, finally kick my ass. No thanks. Yeah, yeah, Morgan, you gotta be ultra aware of your surroundings and everything. That's scary. Yeah, any type of breathing issues or anything like that, you really, really got to stay focused. And like I say, that's why I'm doing everything I can to just keep my wife inside. And when I go out, as soon as I come back in, before anything else is like scrub, scrub, scrub. We're fortunate enough we're able to get a couple of the bottles of the Clorox wipes. So we have some of them, at least for now, to wipe everything down and everything. Spaz Kid attacks, Quest Guy says.
Yeah.
Oh, is today the knife fight?
No.
Come on, bro. You keep teasing me like we're gonna get to have one. Uh Dragon says, I will say that Edge versus Orton in an empty arena last minute standing match should be really fun. Yeah. I again those guys can work the shit out of a match. So will it have the same pop, have the same hard hitting intensity as if you had 80,000 people there? No, of course not. But again, I'll put it this way: at least WWE is able to give us something, whereas all the other sports, understandably, it's not a criticism, but all the other sports have had to say, you know what, we're just going to step out. So we got no NBA, as my team was finally at best record in basketball after all these years, had a chance at making a run at the championship. NBA is done. Baseball's talking about starting at least 2 weeks late, if that. The spring game at Notre Dame, for football, that's been canceled. It's so sad. How many thoughts can go through one man's head? How many thoughts can go through one man's head? Ink Sand says. Depends on how thick they are. Funny. Adam says, Curtis, let me ask you a question. And that is, do you believe in God? Because it's important. We have to establish what is true. Do you believe in a higher entity? No, I do not. I think we're just a very, very fortunate tribe in that we beat all kinds of cosmic odds that we even exist. So I think it's always cool. That's one of the main reasons I always say you might as well make every goddamn day count and look for ways to enjoy every day, because the fact that we're here is just such a fantastic defeating of the odds. Shit, let's not waste it. Thoughts on Paul Heyman? He's been good for the business, Sabrina. He's from what I know of him, I've never met him, but I know people who know him. Sounds like he can be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just telling you what I've been told. But I think he's good for the business. I think he's brilliant on the mic, and he's done a lot of things for the business over the years. He's a Hall of Fame level talent because of that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Screaming Child Man. How many dead hookers does it take to fix a basement light bulb? More than 6, because the light in the basement is still broken. That made me laugh very much. Good says, remember, people with breathing issues, keep inside your wife. Wait, what? That works. Maybe I'll have to explain that to her. Jamie says, I wouldn't say it's lucky I exist. I never asked to be part of this shit show. Well, that's a valid point, Jamie. If you're going to get technical about it. Morgan says, agreed. Do I believe in God? Nope. Would I like to? Yeah. The idea of heaven sounds nice. Yeah. But all that just sounds so unbelievable to me. You're basically the same place I am, Morgan. Like I've always said, that's why I don't have. That's why, actually, as much as I'm an atheist, other atheists in general, I'm just making generalizations here, tend to irritate me way more than people with religious beliefs, because they seem so dismissive of people that believe in religion and think themselves somehow with superior intellects or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, look, just a different belief system. I hope I'm wrong. One of those rare times you'll hear me say that. I hope I'm 100% wrong. My wife is religious. Braxton's religious. I hope when all is said and done that they go someplace really, really awesome. I completely hope I'm wrong. Thoughts on Edge returning? Quest Guy says. Oh, I'm all for. I like Edge. I think Edge is a brilliant talent. That can, Edge being a part of the WWE can only make it better. Omega Project says I'd be happy to get WrestleMania at all. I still watch it and likely get drunk at the same time. Yeah, oh yeah, I'll watch too, Omega. I'm with you. Like I say, they're making the best of a tough situation. I do like, and I think they should continue that. As far as whenever they're doing anything with an interview or a comedy spot of any type, making reference to the fact that there's nobody in the audience, as they've been doing on some of the shows. I haven't got to watch a lot of SmackDown and Raw, but the little bits I've seen and the clips you see later on social media and stuff, I think that's a smart call. It's funny when they make reference to the fact that nobody's there. I like that. Uh, Carlos says, "Hi Curtis, how do I install a bidet?" I don't know, brother, but if you find out, tell me. We've got toilet paper is in our region. The idiots have hit that hard. Now I've got a little now because we're almost out. But a guy at the guy who manages our local Dollar General is a good dude, and I was talking about it this morning. I was asking one of the girls if they knew when the truck was coming in because it's right near me. I said I'll just hang out here till the truck comes in. I'm not looking to take from anybody else. I just want to get enough for my own house. And she said not till Thursday. And then the manager, again, who's a good guy, he comes out and he says, "Are you out?" I said, "Yeah, that's it." And so he had put some aside, and that's what he had done it for regular customers, so I'm there all the time, that are actually out of it. And so we're doing okay for now. And if not, I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of tissues as backup. um, Quest Guy says, "What do you think about Rob Gronkowski being in WWE?" Well, I'll hold off judgment on that. Let's see how he can work. I have my doubts about him. I don't know. He's kind of goofy, I think, but let's wait and see how well he works. Wolverine says, "Because of mental health issues, I may or may not be in future streams. I've been drinking a lot less, so I hope things pick up for me." Oh, I hope everything goes okay for you, pal. Well, if you have to take a little time away, we understand that. We'll always be here for you when you get back, but I'm sorry to hear you're dealing with that, Wolverine. um, Inksand says, "Did you hear about the bank robber who stole $1 million? He ate well." Hold on, let me catch up here. Andrew says, Andrew Lolavar, "Sadly, out of the 4 years that I've been subscribed to, it's the first time that I don't want to touch tips." Oh yeah, because wait, but what? Is there some way that we can all prove that our tips are coronavirus free? I would hate to. Oh, it's a good point. I mean, the in fairness, Andrew, the government never actually came out and said, "Don't touch tips," but I'm thinking they would probably still frown on it. I didn't think about it from that aspect. I think it's worth the risk. Brian says, "Many little Jimmies will be there cheering cheering R-Truth." I like R-Truth. He's funny as hell. Having him do these comedy angles and stuff has been brilliant. I like Truth a lot more. I like this. He really, to me, he stands out now with this comedic angle than he ever did. I mean, not that he can't work. He's a fantastic worker in the ring. But this really gave him something to stand out. And he's funny. Hey, Curtis. Hey, my friend. Good to see you in here. Jamie says, "I believe in God simply because who else would have forced me to act in this subpar and poorly written play known as Humanity? Also, knife fight. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's protest Irish tradition." Oh, that's right. I didn't think about that. Well, wait. Shouldn't it be bar fight though, Jamie? Shouldn't we have bar fight rules? If it's St. Patrick's Day, or well, you're protesting Irish tradition. I get that. Then I was gonna say, if you want to honor Irish tradition, we should all just be out there smashing each other in the face, right? Nah, come on. Humanity. This first act of Humanity has been written poorly, but we got to hang around, Jamie. Maybe the writing will pick up as we get into the second and third act. Dragon says, "Asuka did commentary for a match on Raw last night. It was amazing. I love Asuka. That's my girl right there, Dragon." I probably is it lost on me that there's an obvious anime connection to Asuka and her overall look. No, not at all. But I do like the way her work rate as a wrestler too. But I think she's gorgeous. Yeah, Asuka's my favorite. My granddaughter, I've told you guys, has gotten like fanatical about wrestling. She's way into it, and it irritates her because she likes Becky Lynch, and so she gets irritated with me about Asuka, but don't care. Man, she's gorgeous. She really is. I love the makeup too. I don't know what it is. I love that whole the green running thing that she does with the makeup and everything. Oh, okay. Jamie says I meant proper Irish tradition. Yeah, yeah. I think you're right. Kind of a knife fight would be a reasonable suggestion.
What?
What?
Stop. No.
Come on. I still don't understand this. The knife blade you got, it's got to be 3 times or 4 times bigger than mine. It's got to be fair. Come on.
Size doesn't matter. It's how you use it.
Damn it, he knew that. I didn't think he had enough life experience yet to know that. and hell, I've been telling women that for ages. You think I could convince at least one of them? Johnny Keene says, "Hey Curtis, usually I work during your streams, but I'm off for today. Yay! Oh, good to have you in here, Johnny. Good, I'm glad you're here." Em just came in, Brax. She says, "Hello, happy Irishland Day." Hey. Irishland. For those of you who don't know, might be new here. It was years ago. I don't even remember how it came up, but something was said about Irish people, and Brax said, and he said this legitimately, that he spoke of where they were from and called it Irishland. I was like, what? And he goes, where the Irish people live, Irishland. So just so you guys know, wherever you're from, if you're Canadian, it's Canada land. If you're Mexico land, England land, or no, English land it would be, because it was Irish land.
English land.
Yeah, so it would be English land, Canadian land,
England
Mexican land, England land. Oh no. Was it during an Omega stream, Smiggy? I couldn't remember where it was. Yeah, that would be about right. Yeah, it was about that time. Yeah, I mean, about that far back in time. Jeff says, "Why does Vince McMahon want to go to heaven? Because he has no chance in hell." No chance. That's what you got. Smiggy, yep, you're from Irishland. It's good that we were able to let you know. I don't know. I see an awful lot of maps and everything with the name of your nation spelled incorrectly, but Spaz Kid has cleared it up for us. Where Song says, thoughts on HBK, Curtis? Shawn Michaels, great wrestler, one of the great wrestlers of all time, as far as having every element. Could work a match, could work the mic, could work every angle. What I know of him, again, somebody I haven't met, but I was in the business a long time. You know people who know people. Not overly impressed by his personality in any sense. Not the kind of guy I would hang out with, or put it this way, I wouldn't cross the street to go say that I've met him, because I'm not interested in that, but can't take away from what he could do in a ring. Wolverine says, "Happy Brax Punching Day, by the way."
Every day, baby.
Every day, baby. That's what Brax says. That's good. Blades of Might. This is pretty good, Brax. Chuck Norris has been exposed to coronavirus. The virus is now in quarantine for 14 days. That's pretty good, Blades. I like that. That's good. Smokey Loki. Do it, Curtis. If Braxton can make it through circumcision, then he can handle a little knife fight, Smokey says. What happened to tradition and embracing your roots? Oh, that's true. That's true. And I don't know. I don't know about embracing the roots, though. How would the trees feel about that? Because trees have roots.
I don't get it.
Shut up.
Okay.
Chippy Salt says, "Hey Curtis, long time no speak. Finally off the road to catch a stream. Oh, good to have you in here, pal. I'm glad you'll be with us." Yeah, everybody, I'll tell you, talking about being on the road, off the road. Um, I guess the trucking industry, particularly the trucking industry in relation to retail, those poor bastards, they're just working nonstop, which is understandable, trying to get supplies to the markets, to the stores. I I don't believe it's happened yet. I heard they were thinking of, I read something, and I don't know if it was true or not, that they were thinking of relaxing, because anybody that drives interstate over the road, well, no, anybody that drives commercial has a CDL, a national driver's license. I mean, I was a truck driver for years, and I I had read that, and again unverified, that they were thinking about relaxing the standards because you can only drive so many hours a day, so many days in a row, all that horse shit, have to have so many hours off. And they were thinking of relaxing all of that because there is such a need for the delivery drivers to be able to be out there. Fisher Games, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Um, let's see. Straga says, so what episode are you on of Bleach, Curtis? I remember you saying that you were a couple episodes ahead of what you uploaded. What one did I just watch? What's the number? Let me look it up right here. It's over here. Like this there. 16. 17 will be next. I figured that out all by myself because, math. So I knew if I had seen 16, 17 would be next. Uh, you're right. Jamie says it's like old times again, having Spez Kid back. It is. It makes me really happy when he's home. It's a good feeling to have him back in the house again. We don't know for how long because he's an RA. So right now he's scheduled to go back after spring break, but I'm sure a lot of it will have to do with whatever transpires between now and then as well. Gently touch nips. Nani? Immortal Pride says, the truck drivers just need to drive like the Dukes of Hazzard and they'll get there in time. Yeah. Maybe they'll suspend all the rules like speed limits and everything. That would make highway life interesting. Ivan says, I'm a truck driver and I deliver to Dollar Tree stores. Oh, so you got to be feeling that pinch. No, Ivan? That's exactly the type of places, especially like the dollar stores and stuff. Again, we've got a Dollar General right. Well, you talk about some place that really feels the heat. You guys heard that train just go by. You hear the trains all the time. The Dollar General sits within, what is that, 20 yards from the tracks. It's right on them. Excuse me. Brian says, this is Roscoe P. Coltrane. Never understood how they could never get cross-county jurisdiction. Lou says, we must touch tips gently to keep warm. We are men. Manly men. Dun, 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 dun. Screaming child man. I ate a bird. Cannibalism. Did you buy a flashlight for the quarantine? We had one sent to us a while back. Alex, in one of the unboxings. So it's it's not like I use it every day or something. Yeah, got old Andrew Dice Clay, Alex. Jack and Jill went up the hill both with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Whoa. Poor Dice. I mean, he had that. For those of you who were around then or remember that, Andrew Dice Clay had that great run where he was at one time the most popular comic in America, and his stuff was funny. I mean, I enjoyed it too, but god damn, did he go downhill after that? He did that next tour and everything, and I remember watching something that was like, what? It was weird that one guy could catch lightning in a bottle like that, and then afterwards, whew. Who would you guys say, that's a good question. I watch lots of stand-up. I love stand-up. Who would you guys say is currently the best stand-up comic out there right now? I think it's Chappelle. I don't know that anybody's better than Chappelle. You know what? I really like Daniel Tosh, too. I think he's funny as hell. Oh, Wolverine says, had a dead baby joke, decided to abort. Who's the best stand-up comic right now, Brax? Gabriel Iglesias, got a few for him. I like Fluffy. He's funny. Uh,
Kevin Hart.
who?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. You got to get some votes for Kevin Hart, I would say. Emoxican says Robin Williams, best comedian ever. Yeah, you wouldn't get an argument from me on that. Bill Burr, good call. Good call, Miles. I like Jimmy Carr is funny. Yes, Jimmy Carr is really funny. That's a good one. I wouldn't have thought of him. Brad Williams. I'm not sure who that is. Shirokage. Brad Williams. Dave came back and stole the show. Yeah, he absolutely did. Chappelle probably. I don't watch any recent stand up. He's just so brilliant, Dave Chappelle. The way he delivers lines. Yeah. Again, I can't fault anybody for Fluffy either, Jamie. He's a funny dude. James Gaffigan's good. I like him. Carlin was great. Carlin and Pryor, both of them were freaking brilliant. Bo Burnham, he's funny. He's hit and miss with me. I've liked a lot of what he did, and then he's had some other like specials and stuff where it was like I never disliked them, but they weren't quite as good to me. I mean, nobody knows better than I do that stand up is suggestive. Yeah, that's so funny. Is subjective. Sergeant Renegade says you, Curtis. Let's see. Oh, Brad Williams. Oh, is the midget? He's the little person. Okay, that name sounds familiar. He was. If it's the same guy I'm thinking of, he was funny. I saw something on it. Saw some of his stuff not too long ago. He was funny. Chris Rock's brilliant. Ivan. Yep. Ralphie May was. I liked Ralphie May Straga, but he was never near the top of my list. I remember when he first got started on one of the competition shows, didn't he? Last Comic Standing or something, if I'm remembering right. Have you ever heard of George Carlin? Yeah, I've heard of him, Alex. Yeah, he was brilliant, and him and Carlin and Pryor were just so special. Not only because of how funny they were, but they really brought a whole new style to doing stand-up that so many people have taken and run with ever since. They were just way ahead of their time. Frankie Boyle, I've seen him, Slick Rob. I'd have to watch some more of his stuff to remember, because I remember the name, but I don't remember his stuff. Oh, I know Eddie Griffin. Yeah, Eddie Griffin's really funny. Yep, I know Eddie Griffin. Yeah, he is. He's good. And I wouldn't have thought to mention him. I don't know if I'd put him in my absolute top tier, but he's close. George Lopez. I always thought George Lopez was funny. He was never, again, a favorite, but I like him. Norm Macdonald, I love, John. For any of you, Mike Hawk is a funny guy, Hollow says. For any of you who are Norm Macdonald fans, and Brax, I kept forgetting to tell you that we've got some episodes of Mike Tyson Mysteries we got to watch.
Okay.
Because I have our DVR, of course, set to record them. Mm-hmm. And I just saw the other day it's got some new ones in there, so must be new episodes came out. That's what I was starting to tell you guys. Anybody that's a Norm Macdonald fan, or even if you just like perverse, off-the-wall humor, if you haven't seen Mike Tyson's Mysteries, watch it. It's funny as hell. Braxton, I love it. And the reason I equate it that way is Norm Macdonald voices one of the characters. He voices the pigeon in there. Eddie Izzard. I haven't heard that name in ages. Dylan says Samasu. Yeah, Norm is great, isn't he, Jamie? Norm Macdonald has balls of steel. He's still the only comic I've seen that is willing to go out on stage and tell intentionally horrible, stupid jokes for an entire set and just wait for the audience to catch on to the fact that he's telling stupid jokes on purpose. I mean, he's ballsy, and just the way he delivers is hilarious. Yeah, Sergeant Renegade, he is. And again, if you guys haven't seen it, check out that Mike Tyson Mysteries. It's hilarious. Omega says, since my girlfriend and I have come across some extra free time, I've been teaching her how to play Minecraft. And the first thing she said upon seeing a creeper was it looks like a walking dildo. I like your girlfriend, Omega. You can tell her the old bald fat man says she is 100% correct. That's pretty good. Oh, a walking exploding dildo. Smokey Loki says, I love the irony of people going to the stores in mass to stockpile on water toilet paper to protect themselves from the virus, and in doing so put themselves at risk by being in close proximity to others at the store. Oh, Loki, that's preaching to the choir there. And the thing is, I won't beat it to death, but I probably already have. What the fuck are you stockpiling mass amounts of toilet paper for? I just don't get that. Even if you thought you're going to be quarantined or you're going to be under self quarantine, the most they're asking you to do is 14 days. Who the fuck needs 600 rolls of toilet paper for 14 days? People are just, well, they're scumbags. I mean, they don't care about anybody else other than themselves, and they figure, well, I'm just gonna make sure I got plenty more than enough for me because it doesn't go bad. It's got a forever shelf life, so I'll just take it all and fuck everybody else. I think we should find people that have hoarded it and beat them in the streets because I'm all about gentle touch. Kimster says, remember this? I done wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I handcuffed lightning and thrown in jail. I brutalized a brick and murdered a rock. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. That sounds familiar, Gimster, and I can't place it. Done wrestled with an alligator. Done tussled with a whale. Lightning and thrown in jail. I brutalized a brick and murdered a rock. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. I can't place it. I'm probably going to be ashamed of myself when you tell me where it's from, but I can't place that. I'm ashamed. Andrew Wilson says, yeah, let me ask you something. You jacking off yet? Pigeon when he was talking to that kid. Yeah. Oh, that show is so funny. Again, it's Mike Tyson's Mysteries, you guys. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate that. Ron White is funny. I agree, Loki. Ron White's really funny. When he was getting thrown out of the bar, I didn't know how many of them it was going to take to kick my ass, but I knew how many they were going to use. Dragon. Fun fact, English dubbed Zamasu voiced Piccolo in Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Dragon Ball Evolution, of course, is one of the truly great cinematic experiences in history. Morgan says, if I come across a TP hoarder on the streets, I'm going to kick them in the shin, rob them, and run. I'm with you, Morgan. I'm with you. Absolutely. And if it comes to that, well, I'll get together and we'll start a GoFundMe for your bail or whatever else you need because they deserve it. Gimster says Muhammad Ali. Oh, that was an Ali quote? Was it? See, I was way off, Gimster. Done wrestle the alligator. Yeah, no, you're right. Handcuff, lightning, thrown in jail. Brutal murder, rock, and swimming. I make medicine sick. That the last one I remember from him specifically. That's a good call, Gimster. I am actually ashamed of myself for not knowing that. Of course, you guys know, with me as a sports fan, that the '70s heavyweights were the ultimate in boxing history, and that, of course, was Ali's era. Yeah, I absolutely should have remembered that. That's bad. Thanks, Nicholas. Wasn't there that? Yeah, Maya says, wasn't there that one Tennessee dude that damn near got into legal trouble for trying to price gouge hand sanitizer? You're talking about the guy that him and his brother, I think he was from Tennessee, he was from the South. They went out and they actually had 17,700 bottles of hand sanitizer. When word first started getting around that, the virus had made it to the U.S., they went out with a U-Haul and just bought it all up and tried to gouge everybody with it. And then then right after they started doing it, Amazon and eBay threw them off their sites. Now they have no place to sell it. They're lucky. I mean, as mad as people were, they're lucky something sinister didn't happen to them because people were fucking pissed. And you can understand it. They should have been pissed. Fuck, freaking scumbags. And Morgan says, hell yeah, you're a real one, Curtis. # vigilante. Yeah, that's just, I mean, that's the lowest of low. When you're that, that narcissistic, that wrapped up in yourself, that it's just like, fuck that. I don't care about anybody else here. I'm going to take them all. Well, it even happened, the places I've been able to scrounge up toilet paper, and don't get me wrong, not saying I'm magnanimous by any means, but it's just the way you feel about things. I was in Walmart, and one of the workers came out of the back, a young woman, and she had 5 packages of, just the little 4-roll packages of the no name brand toilet paper to put it on the shelf. And I was standing there right as she came out, and at the time we were down to almost nothing. And I told her, I said, "Listen, I don't want to take it all." I said, "Can I have 2 of them?" And she goes, "Yeah, sure." She said, "And thank you." But I mean, I know it's not much, but I just, and I'm a dick. I'll be the first to tell you I'm a dick, but I just wouldn't have felt right buying them all. I'd love to have 5 of them. We got a lot of people in the house, especially now, because without school, my grandkids are here and everything. But you do what you got to do. You're just a dick if you don't leave some for somebody else. Omega Project. He's talking about his girlfriend. He got her playing Minecraft. When I told her creepers explode, she said, "Oh, so it's a dildo bomb." Died laughing. That's good. Like I say, the more stories you tell, the more I like your girlfriend, Omega. That's good shit right there. Let's see. Smoky Appleseed says, "Who needs toilet paper? I've got fingers." Yeah. Johnny Keene says, "I heard kids compared to previous outbreaks, younger toddlers and babies had a lower fatality rate than elders, so I just assumed that they didn't catch it as easily, I guess." Well, yeah. Oh, that's what's amazing about this, Johnny, is statistically anyway, it doesn't seem to be affecting kids at all, which is fantastic. But yeah, prior outbreaks, it's just like with the flu. I mean, little kids are in danger with the flu, but for some reason, this coronavirus, again, if you read the stats, isn't getting to them. Hey, no hit. Could have injured me.
I don't think so.
Lick says dildo bomb. That's an idea with money in it. Just so you know, I will stab you. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to do it. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, I'm going to stab you. Let's see. He's got. I don't have the monitor. Can they see? Yeah, he's got a Nerf gun. Let's see. Let's see what he thinks. Let's see if it's worth it. Let's see if he thinks I can throw this over my shoulder and hit him with it. Go ahead. Oh, and you missed. This is gonna suck. If this goes blade forward, that's gonna Don't make me do it. That's it. Now I gotta kick your ass. The dog got up. She's like, boys, I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. She's looking for you. She's like, what happened, bro? The dog hates fighting. Well, you guys have seen. Watch. All right, that's it.
No, come on. Stop it. Stop it.
Nope, I'm hitting him.
Stop it. Ow.
What? Why? I want to hit him. No, he's naughty. What? She thinks she's gonna keep. She's a big peacemaker. Shut up. All right, guys. I like that one. One up. Ruining the green screen facade. Stop breaking kayfabe, damn it. Yeah, I just got a little bit of a lag too, Chrome. What the hell? Come on, don't fuck around today, Susan. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. Hold on. I'm not getting any notification. Oh, there it is. What the hell's going on? Oh boy.
Someone just said channel deleted for abuse.
Child abuse, yeah. What the hell's going on? I'm just. Oh yeah, Sam Kinison had bad addictions. Yeah, Straga. Oh shit. I'm just waiting to see. I'm hoping that. Let me look. I just want to make sure if. Hopefully it's not Spectrum, my cable company, because we had some issues. That was last week. But how are we getting? Are you guys no matter where you go, Susan will be watching. Insolence detected, assault offspring. Rick says, "You're good now." Okay, because see, on my end, I'm still getting where I'm getting the red bar where they try and tell me it's my video output low, which is typically them anyway. Okay, just as long as you guys are seeing it. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. 240p. Yeah. Well, hopefully it clears up. It doesn't look like it's going to drop it all together. let me check something, you guys. Hold on a second. I'll be away for just a second. Let me see something. Let's see how my internet runs here. Wow. I'm just doing a speed test as we go. My upload speed is fantastic. My upload speed is 460 megabits a second. I'm sorry, download speed. My upload speed, even with the stream going, is 1920 megabits per second. So I can say unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, this one's on Susan. Fucking Susan. His spectrum is failing. They must have hired Russo. Oh. Yeah, failure follows Russo around everywhere he goes. Yeah, it's again, that one's definitely not us. We got a really good strong signal. It's if you're getting the shit 240p or anything, it's Susan, guys. Lud says spotted child abuse, channel termination in 3, 2, 1. Well, now in fairness, because Spaz Kid's 20 now, so it's no longer child abuse. It's just assault, and assault is cool, right? uh, Brian says, "What do you think of all these coronavirus issues?" Well, I think it doesn't matter what you think. Those are the good old days. Boy, I tell you, the fucking Rock could cut a promo like nobody's business. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to refresh this page, my page where I monitor the outgoing stream, because I just want to see it. I'm getting like 240p horseshit too. Oh, still getting it. Oh, no, it's clearing up. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure you guys are... Yeah, good old-fashioned assault licks. That's... I don't even think... That's barely against the law anyway. It's just a little simple assault. Jesus. Don't get all nervous about it and stuff. Somebody got punched. Ooh. Curtis, do you have any anime t-shirts or stuff? That's all I have are anime t-shirts. Except for today, because I guess you could say today no, because technically Avatar isn't an anime. So maybe today I don't have an anime t-shirt, but most every other day. Slick Rob says, if I was Ichigo and had Rukia living in my closet, I would never leave my room. I like that, Rob. There is something very attractive about Rukia. Yeah, I'll give you that. She's not really somebody who made a splash on my waifu list, but I love her character. And that's one of the greatest last names of all time for a female character. But yes, there is something definitely attractive about her. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Which tips are we touching, Quest Guy? Well, that still remains to be seen. But when we decide, it's going to be a party. BC Format says, Chuck Norris just got the coronavirus, and after a few days of dealing with agonizing pain and suffering, the virus died. That's pretty good. I like that one. You know what? I'm wondering too, guys, and I don't know much about this stuff, but just my own curiosity. How come they don't recommend, and maybe some of you who are science geeks out there can tell me, why do they not recommend, especially with things like this going on, why do they not recommend that we're all eating taking in more polyphenol? Isn't that supposed to help a lot with keeping viruses from attacking? Hold on, I'm just afraid I'm missing super chats here. Hold on. Okay, I did get that one. Smokey Loki says, do you have any George Carlin anime t-shirts? Like George and Chopper doing a row 5 or George peeping on Nami in the shower? That would be cool. I would wear those in a second, Loki, without a doubt. George Carlin anime. Omega says, "Well, we're talking about X toys and bombs and assaulting your kid on screen. I think Susan had a fit. Yeah, you might. We might actually, Omega. You might be right. We might have just given her a fucking aneurysm or something." And Big Green says, "It's definitely when we talk about touching tips, definitely not fingertips because we're not supposed to shake hands. Good point. So there's not all that many tips left. Tip your wait staff." Um, Morgan says, "Gotta go for now, but it was nice chatting. Stay safe." Well, thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that. You too, hon. Especially you with having any types of issues like that. Stay away from this freaking thing. And Morgan, for those who don't know, at the $20 level at the Goosh, it comes. If you join up that level, we send you a Goosh exclusive T-shirt. And Morgan got hers and sent me a picture of it. And on the T-shirt are Spaz Kid and myself, and we were amazed. I'll tell you, Morgan is an attractive young woman because she made a T-shirt with my face on it look good. that's when you know you're attractive, because that not working with much there. um, Toilet paper is currency now, pretty much. Potion, yeah. it's at some level, it's probably worth more than dollar bills. Absolutely. Just the tips, Jill says. Just the tips and very gently. No, thank you, Morgan. That was like I say, it's true. I never thought somebody could make that shirt look quite that good. Uh, we don't know, why they buy toilet paper. I don't get. I no idea. I would tell you if I had even the faintest fucking clue why people thought they needed to stock up on toilet paper, because there's an extreme flu-like virus out there. No idea. Chrome says, "So we're going with the Weimar Republic model where paper money is worthless." Jeez, wonder how that turns out. Chrome, who's that? Who's on your icon pic now? Hold on. Is that somebody I would know because I'm not recognizing? I'm not You better recognize. Hold on, I want to see. I just got to look it up closer. Rukia. Oh, okay. Kuchka. Oh, it is her. Whoa. That's a really cool drawing of Rukia. That's pretty intense with her drawing like that. I'm glad I thought to look at that. That's really cool. Kuchki. I'm 12 because Kuchki is always going to be funny. I like that one, Chrome. What? Well, that I should recognize, but she's drawn so differently there in your icon pic. That's really cool. That's really cool looking. Excuse me. Yeah, Sergeant Renegade says toilet paper, but not vitamins. Yeah, perfect logic right there. Yeah, not vitamins or painkillers. Toilet paper. Kuchiki. Really, Great Meatball says they're buying all the toilet paper in Russia too. What? Jesus Christ. What are people thinking? I don't know. Gimster, the toilet paper thing is happening in the sticks of the Hicks of Canada as well. Really? And again, I don't, because we all see what's unfolding. In worst case scenario, if you get it, if someone in your family gets it, they're asking you to self-quarantine for 14 days. How much fucking toilet paper does it take you to get through 2 weeks? But it's just, the only way to adequately describe it is it's just abject selfishness. It's people being absolutely putrid scumbags. That's all there is to it. It's just like, fuck you, I don't give a shit about anybody else. I'm going to take way more than I need, so I'm sure that I have enough. That's what it comes down to. Some people got some big asses. Skull says, yeah, well, I have a giant ass. So if I'm surviving it, they should be able to. I'm in Massachusetts and toilet paper shelves at the store almost picked clean. Yeah, here too, Luis. I'm in upstate New York, same thing. All over the place, just wiped right out. And that's reasonable. Woomy says I have 36 rolls to weather the storm. And that's like, 3 of the big packs. Okay, that's reasonable enough. But you had people loading up their cart with hundreds, literally hundreds of them. And this is even after Amazon and eBay and everybody cut people off from price gouging with them. I honestly believe, I think anybody that takes advantage of a pandemic or any type of national emergency, and this is a national emergency, it's been proclaimed as such. I think anybody who tries to profiteer off it should do jail time. I think it should be automatic jail time for it. They would see how quickly those goddamn eBay and Amazon sales dry up then, scumbags. In my town, it's soup, which makes a little more sense. Who the hell knows? See. Oh, I didn't draw. Oh, yeah. That's a cool picture, Chrome. I like that one a lot. That one's really cool. eBay toilet paper. Yep, they were doing it, Potion. I don't know if it's still on there now because now they have come down on them. But I think any type of profiteering, off of a pandemic or anything of that nature, I think should be automatic jail time. Some of you got lag. I didn't get it this time. It's that one again, just because I ran a speed test. Yeah, now I'm starting to get it too. You know what I think I'm going to do? We're almost done anyway, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and close down the stream because if this goes, and you guys that are with me regularly know, we're going through the YouTube hell that typically leads to the stream eventually shutting down, where it slow, lags, picks back up, slow, lags, picks back up. So probably what's going to happen very shortly is it's going to cut us out completely. So I only had 15 more minutes that I had set aside. I could do this. I've got some editing to do, and I promised somebody I would do an interview and stuff tonight for their channel. So I think we'll have to call it here. Yeah, I'm getting the red health bar. The red health bar going here. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me with this. And again, it irritates the shit out of me when they kill our streams. Especially when you think back, and we started having problem with streams right after YouTube put the big push on to try and get people to stream on YouTube because, they're trying to fend off Twitch. But yes, we'll lag. Okay, that's good, Lex. But I think we're better off just to scoot out for today. I'm planning on everyday streaming. Obviously, I'm staying home as much as I can. So I'm here a lot. I still have a lot of stuff I do each day for the Goosh and the channel, but I should be able to keep streaming. Please check email. I'll check. Okay, I'll check all my email accounts at some point soon. I have a lot of email accounts that I don't utilize anymore. I'll see. That's why it's easier. It's much easier if you guys want to message me. Just message me. Well, here, over at the Goosh, wherever, than through any email accounts. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Again, these make my day. I love these streams. It does, and it does. I say I want to have these just to give us all a distraction, but it's a big thing for me too, because it's difficult when everybody. I worry about my wife and the potential of her getting it and everything, and there's so many things to be concerned about that it's fun to get away and just hang out with you guys. I just love you guys. You make the world a happier place for me, which is why I'm going to say pamfu and give you all sticky stuff. Remember, coronavirus-free sticky stuff. It's all been tested. As far as you know, it's all been tested. It's clear, sticky stuff for you, sticky stuff for you. I feel like the old Romper Room show when she would look through the magic mirror, but it's the magic spooge mirror. Sticky stuff for you, sticky stuff for you. Well, bang, okay. Flashily like Buggy. And as always, most importantly, goosh, 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 goosh. Oh, baby, goosh.